Today, however, the lobster fishery has crashed. Overharvesting has wiped out populations in many areas. To find lobsters, young men are hired by boat captains to dive along the reefs. But like the crustaceans they harvest, many of these divers are in serious trouble. Most lobster divers in the Bay Islands are Mosquito Indians from the mainland coast. With little training and no safety regulations, they scour cracks and crevices along the reef for lobsters. Bleach is squirted into the water to drive the catch out of hiding, damaging the reef and killing many fish in the process. Paid by the pound for lobsters that are ever harder to find, the young men dive much deeper and more often than their bodies can stand. The Mosquito people believe that a mermaid-like spirit named Liwa guards the ocean. Sometimes, if a diver takes too many of her creatures, she makes him ill.
When he first came in, he was not able to walk at all. In fact, he had just a minimal amount of movement in his feet. He had completed 4 dives, and when he got to the surface, he started to lose the strength in his legs almost immediately.
Bueno, Joseph, todo sale bien.
In a clinic at Anthony's Key Resort on Roatan, doctors Jack Thompson and Rafael Diaz treat over 100 lobster divers annually in this hyperbaric chamber. Of about 9,000 mosquito divers, half have been physically disabled, and over 50 die every year.
Pueden llegar a utilizar 12 tanques diarios, 15 tanques diarios, en algunas veces, muy raramente, 20 tanques, ¿verdad? Y sin intervalos de tiempo entre un tanque y otro, y la cantidad de nitrógeno que ellos mantienen en el cuerpo que les provoca una enfermedad compresiva muy grave, que principalmente afecta la médula espinal. Y cuando eso ocurre, entonces el buceador queda paralizado completamente de piernas, no puede orinar, a veces incluso afectando las extremidades superiores, los brazos, a veces del cuello para abajo no hay ningún movimiento. Y la muerte puede ocurrir en las primeras horas después de ellos emerger a la superficie.
The Mosquito Coast is the poorest and least accessible region of Honduras. There are no roads here, and other than subsistence fishing and farming, there are few ways to earn a living. The native divers are easily recruited by the lobster boat owners. Mosquito Indians are also sea people. But unlike their countrymen across the water in the Bay Islands, they have no dive resorts to attract tourist dollars. So even knowing the risks, the men of the Mosquitia continue to dive.
Los dueños, como te digo ahorita, como los empresarios ahí en las islas de Roatán, Caximol, Guanaja, todas ellas sí son ricos, pero aquí dejó grandes consecuencias, tristezas, hay grandes problemas. No podemos estar siguiendo con este tipo de trabajo. El gobierno que busque la manera cómo sostener la familia, porque casi mente, como te digo, todo el departamento de gracias a Dios solo dedican ese.
Tenía un amigo, buceaba junto con él y murió y yo le enteré. Tengo dos hermanos, yo y otro, está buceando, pero él dejó de bucear. Solo yo buceaba y me quedó paralizado, pues tengo que dejar también. Pues esa es la necesidad, porque aquí no hay trabajo con qué trabajar. Como uno enferma, el dueño de los barcos no se ayuda bien, no le apoya, pues, ¿qué hacemos? Así es la vida, pues.
There have been calls to simply put an end to tank diving for lobsters. While this would prevent mosquito men getting injured or killed, it could also stop many of them earning a living from the sea. Mosquito culture and lifestyle are intimately connected to the ocean. The challenge of finding new industries for the mosquito people can only be met by acknowledging their traditional dependence on the sea. Finding sustainable ways to live off the ocean is also the goal of many sea people back on the Bay Islands.